Nossa. Aí é louco.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the New York Knicks in New York. For the Knicks, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. There are
for a win against the Eastern Conference rival. The Orlando Magic are ready for this thing to get started. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Orlando coming out with the win against the Knicks. That win brought the season series level at 1-1.
Fa o termine titolata,
It's nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big timely shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Houdini is out there with Payne, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot in the middle. Now here's Mills, following the miss by Freak. Anthony with it, now guarded by Payne. Anthony down low, working on Payne. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Kicks to Gordon. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
The first one falls. And Gordon drops them both. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to visit with Kurt Rambis.
Kevin, he said he expects their interior defense to be airtight tonight. He said shot blocking is something our team can really hang its hat on. That ability to contest and deny shots inside frees us up to be more aggressive on the perimeter. So in a sense, it's really the foundation for us defensively. Guys, we'll see if they can build on that to secure the W.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
You know, we always do, but it really rings true with this group. When they get all 5 guys keyed in at the defensive end, I think they make things very difficult for the opponent.
Yeah, and I think every single possession is going to be a battle in this one. That's what I'm expecting anyway.
Now here's Mills. After the miss from Vucevic, Mills shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. 3-on-3. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Habilidade.
And Mills kicks to Crawford. Lopez a screen. Pass to Anthony. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Here's Houdini, covered by Mills. Left side, Harris launches a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 4 for 1 with that shot.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now here's Mills. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Dallas.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line. How about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now here's Payne. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Down low, Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Lopez a screen. Anthony on the wing. Jumper off the screen. And there's another one for the Knicks.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Houdini passes to Gordon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
So for New York, their last game, a win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
New York shooting their first free throws here tonight. That's good from Lopez. For the Knicks, Flalo comes in for Jamal Crawford, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Patty Mills. And a change for the Magic. Oladipo's checked in. Now here's Gordon. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago. There's the pick. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Such a wide open look. Oladipo's got his first points of the night.
Assistant, Freak. Timeout Knicks. Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
No one has allowed fewer points since the All-Star break than these teams you see before you now. Number 1, the Magic.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling.
The Knicks making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hezonja's checked in. And so here is New York. Bayless dishes to Henderson. Anthony right side. Lets it fly from 18. No luck. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. That has to make you feel good as a group.
Here's Houdini, covered by Anthony. Here's Houdini, a 35-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Knicks trail by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Bayless kicks to Henderson. He dishes it to Afflalo. 5 on the clock. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one misses. Damian Inglis is checked in for Anthony. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Orlando. And he sinks the second. 1:52 left to play in the first. Henderson with it. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Houdini. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Robin Lopez is checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 4. Passes it to Inglis. The feed now to Bayless. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Here's Houdini. Banked in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 6.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Here is Bayless following the basket by Freak.
Great
that time from Houdini.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Vucevic is screen on Henderson. Pass to Hazania. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Alfred Payton, he's checked in for Houdini. Orlando leading with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Jason Smith. Tobias Harris comes in for Hazania. Payne, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Houdini subbed in for Payton. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Payne out there with Houdini. And it's Harris in at the small forward. The Magic have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sidelines.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He had 35 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Out to Harris. Trying to find Vucevic. Hits it to him. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The Knicks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And how about as a 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Here's Houdini. 5 points in the game. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Here's Crawford. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. He decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
So it's Orlando now. They've led by as much as 10. Houdini passes to Gordon. On the wing, Harris. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Houdini to the middle. And Vucevic again. Vucevic has got his third basket of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Knicks have shot 75% of the stripe, 6 of 8.
So far in the game for Mills, he has 8 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. Fox, he's checked in for the Magic.
Here's
Fox.
Categoria, sua vez.
Lets it go with a 3.
Categoria.
Just 4 to shoot. Harris misses.
Isso, Tomás. Você viu uma jogada dessa categoria que isso? Rapaz, mostrando seu talento.
Crawford, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Houdini. He has 5. Picked by Vucevic. Anthony on the double team. Dishes it to Gordon. To the left side wing. Fox. Here's Vucevic. No luck. Excellent D there from Anthony. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Porzingis. And he banks in there.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Here's Houdini. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
A different look for New York. Henderson's checked in, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Patty Mills. Picked by Vucevic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Fox passes to Houdini. Lets it go with the 3. Henderson pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. That ties the game. That's 7 points for Aaron Aflalo.
Well, I tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
And on a really nice run here. And defensively, you've got to force them to operate in the half court. It allows you to put bodies on bodies.
Here's Houdini. He's got 5. The pass to Gordon. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Feeds it to Aflalo. Out to Anthony. From about 19 feet, Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Doubled by Aflalo. On the wing, Gordon. Here's Houdini. Gordon with a screen on Henderson. Houdini passes to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 5-point Magic lead.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And here's Henderson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Now Bayless. Henderson, no one around him. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Henderson's got his second basket of the night. 8 seconds left now here in the second. Over to the left wing. Here's Fox. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tight.
Well, Carmelo, some great help off the bench during this first half. What does their contribution mean to this team?
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. Number one, we've done really well in limiting our turnovers. The last thing we want to do is give them extra possessions, and so far, we haven't. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. And when it comes to the speed of the game, I'd love to see it being played at a walk, not a sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, 12 points and 2 rejections.
We've got Mills. He's out there with Crawford. Anthony out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Inglis in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kurt Rambis.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Crawford outside. Here's Mills. Lays it up, and
Que isso, rapaziada? Esses bem ruim. Jovem,
Battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it. They're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a foul just like he got there.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Jamal Crawford. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
Both free throws good from Houdini. Knicks trail by 5. Crawford dishes to Mills. Crawford kicks to Anthony. Down low. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Anthony. Lopez has got 5.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Here's Houdini.
Just beautiful. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. 90 seconds now into the second half. And it's Gordon missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's stolen by Harris. Passes it to Houdini. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And that one's good. Mills has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. His last 10 games have been exceptional. First in scoring, first in steals, and he's also ranked second in assists. Needless to say, an elite playmaker.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Hezonja in for Tobias Harris. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Houdini, covered by Mills. Pass to Hezonja. There's the triple, and that one's good. Hezonja's got 9.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Comentários louco, hein? Que isso? Aula. Torcedor do Knicks? Aquele iniciano, então.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke. For the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Harris comes in for Jason Smith. And Houdini subbed in for Payne. Here is Bayless. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. They get a hand on it. And now Orlando on the break. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And so here's Orlando. 4-point game. Here's Houdini. 9 points in the game so far. Out to Payton. Lock at 6. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The Magic trail by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the third. So the wing on the left. Here's Hezonja. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Henderson against Payton. Now here's Henderson. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis passes to a flyer. Here's Bayless. Misses the 3. Orlando's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Houdini, and he goes in for the dunk. That gives him the double-double, 11 points and 10 assists.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. The Knicks with the lead. A chance here to get a quick injury report. We'll get a chance now to check up on Carmelo Anthony's status. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, New York's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He relayed to me that it seems like he bruised his tailbone on that play. That is not what the team was looking to hear, as the injury looked serious enough to keep him from playing in the playoffs. A devastating blow at the wrong time, guys.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Houdini at the point guard position.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Hey guys, in a game this snub, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on as the difference maker.
Fez uns pontinhos.
Throws down the breakaway
Divertiu.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Mills dishes to Crawford. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Houdini. There's the dish to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Kept alive Orlando. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Fica mais fácil, filho. Renan Radimir.
And he can't hit the second. New York trailing. Mills with it. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Fala mal deles.
3 straight hoops in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Yeah, no excuse for giving up the easy, fast break baskets like they have. They've got to do a better job of engaging there.
Some good numbers for Oladipo. He has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And here's Mills. Poke loose. And again, Orlando running the court in transition.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence, just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side.
Defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And Bayless kicks to Mills. Shot clock at 5. They need this one. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Houdini passes to Gordon. Lopez with the block. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Out to the right wing. Mills with it. Now guarded by Houdini. Now Mills. Back to Crawford.
That's a great freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Houdini. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That free throw good from Houdini. The Knicks making a switch here. Henderson's checked in.
Keep running. Keep running.
He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. It's up a 3. Henderson, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Harris is checked in for Orlando. And Orlando has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Houdini passes to Vucevic. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Gordon missing. Knicks trail by 6. Kicks it to Crawford. Corner shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
The Magic have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. From deep. Another miss by Orlando. Knicks have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Houdini, covered by Mills. Here's Houdini, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And New York making a change here. Aflalo's checked in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Count that one.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
There's the screen. Here's Henderson. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Magic leading by 5. Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. Pass to Houdini. He feeds it to Vucevic. Can't connect from short range. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lopez a screen, and here they come. Here's Houdini, flushes it down to finish the break.
That very well may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all the time to get sloppy with the basketball.
And how about the killer instinct on that possession? Not running the clock, but pushing the ball and tacking points onto the lead.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Thank you, Doris. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing. Well, some really terrific numbers for Houdini. He's got 27 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Henderson, and he converts the layup. Henderson's got 4 this quarter.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Here's Houdini. And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Lopez. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Anthony's checked in for New York.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
He kicks to Mills.
Wipe it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Count the bucket. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. No good. The Knicks have got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Vucevic against Anthony. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Precious.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Here's Houdini, covered by Mills.
Nossa senhora, Caio. Eu te mandei lá, não, eu devia ter chutado. Foi lindo demais. Eu te mandei lá na arquibancada. Que finto. Eu pensei, tá bem, foi de Deus.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
They tied on it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. It's Anthony with the drive.
Yes!
Chutado,
that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through it, and that's not legal.
Open shot, Henderson. It's hauled in by the Magic. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time, really, to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the Knicks making a change here. Crawford's checked in. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
If you can't get the ball in, we have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. New York, no good that time either. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for New York.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure for Kenny the Jet Smith.
Ah, 7 roubos no jogo. Valeu, Prêmios. É isso aí, pessoal. Valeu, finesse.